Hi guys, so I thought I would just have a very quick pre-Slimming World catch up. So today is Thursday, is it the 3rd? I think it's the do you know what? I always forget the day when I film, don't I? I am absolutely rubbish. I think it's the 3rd of March today. Anyway, it's the Thursday. And I am sorry about the reflection. This reflection on my glasses is awful. I'm joining Slimming World tonight, and it's now 6:15 at the moment. So my group is in an hour. I do know my consultant really quite well, and she's lovely. And I've messaged her and I've let her know that I'm going along tonight. I've got a free 12-week voucher for Slimming World. So that will mean that I won't have to pay for the first 3 months, which will be great to get me started. I've got to be honest. So at the moment, you might be able to tell, I have got bronchitis. I've had bronchitis for a week now. I've had so much illness this year. I can't even believe how much illness I've had. I think it's probably with the kids being back at school and people mixing more and all of that. It's just really hit us. But tonight I'm like, I've got to find my mojo. I basically haven't got my mojo. And like I said to my consultant, I think I'm going to have to force myself to focus on Slimming World to then get my mojo. So yeah, I thought I would just log this because this is going to be good for me to look back on. I thought I would just log like night one, how I'm feeling. I've had dinner because it's a late group. I decided to eat, so I think I probably will do that every week. So I've had a fairly good sized dinner. I mean, I'm not going to go hungry just to weigh less. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I thought I would just come and just document the beginning of the journey. I'm not sure where this video is going to go at the moment, but this journey is going to be a real sort of mental journey as well. Like, I've got to tackle the psychological side of my eating, because that's where I fell down last time. I was doing so well, but I wasn't tackling anything other than just focusing on counting sins, and it wasn't helping me to change my mindset. And that is what this journey is going to do. I'm going to be doing a lot of like logs and motivation stuff. I'm going to be really getting into it, and I'm not going to turn my channel into a weight loss channel, but I am going to be incorporating weekly weight loss videos. So yeah, I really hope that if you're interested in this, that you stick around, because as long as this plays out how I want it to play out, it's going to be a massive journey and hopefully a massive transformation. So anyway, see, I already feel better. I'm already feeling like I'm getting my mojo. Yeah, it's going to be a few weeks before I'm really into it, I think. But yeah, sorry about the reflection again on my glasses. Like, I've just looked in the camera. If I look this way, I can see myself and the reflection's awful. So I am sorry about that. But yeah, so I would say wish me luck, but by the time you've seen this, I will have already gone. Yeah, I will speak to you again after I've been to my group. Hi guys, so I have just got back from Slimming World and I am quite tired, so I might be a bit all over the place, but I just felt like I needed to offload was all that's in my head. So I went to group. Like I said before, I know my consultant and she's really lovely, so I knew there was no worries there. But obviously I didn't know this group, but the group is really, really nice from what I've seen so far. And there's some really big weight losses in the group, which is good because that's really motivating for me. So when I came out of group, obviously I've got my packs. I won't go through these, but I need to sit and have a good look through them. And I think I'm going to write a big sort of, not necessarily list, but like a visual of all of the foods that I like. I'm going to sit and do it with the children as well, I think, of all of the like healthy foods that we like and we enjoy, and then try and vary them a bit and pick from a bigger variety, because at the moment we are fairly same day in, day out with the kind of things that we eat. So that's something I'm definitely going to do. But at the moment, I know enough of Slim and Well to get me through the first couple of days. It's currently about 9:45 at night. I'm quite tired. I've got to go in the office tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to leave it until I've got a bit of time at the weekend. And then I'm really going to look through these books. I've got, by the way, it's a mess around me. And even my camera might be a bit on her, because this is real life and I do not have a Instagrammable house. I have 2 kids that live here and they look like they live here. I don't actually think you can see what's on this table, can you? No, not necessarily. So when I came out of group, I thought about what I would need to get me through the next few days. I want to do this 100%. I want to give it, I don't want to cut any corners. So the one area I did need to tackle was my milk, because I have never weighed it out, measured it out. And we're 1 fridge down at the moment. So we're just using our small fridge in the kitchen, and there's there's no space in it. So I needed a small container for my milk. So I went to Sainsbury's and I found this little cream jug. It's like for cream that you would just have out with your coffee cups. And I think that 250 mils of milk will fit nicely in here. I hope it does. I'm going to use this to keep it in the fridge just to measure out my milk. And then while I was in Sainsbury's, I just picked up a couple of bits to get me through. I mentioned earlier that I've got bronchitis at the moment and I do feel still quite rough. I've had it for over a week, but I do still feel a bit rough, and I do have asthma, so that makes bronchitis that little bit more challenging. But in our household, we've had so much illness. I know I've mentioned this before as well, but we've had so much illness in the past few months. So I bought 2 packets of Yakult. These I will have to count as a sin on Slim and Well, but I'm prepared to do that because we as a family, we really do think that these help our immune systems, and we haven't had them for a while. They are quite a investment in terms of cost, because they're £3 each and you get 7, but there's 4 of us. My children even have them, but they don't have them every day. Well, I try not to give them every day. Every other day in the winter, but again, we haven't had them for a while. So yeah, if I have to give up alcohol to buy these, then that's what I'll do, because I really want to try and improve our immune systems a little bit. Well, definitely mine, because I've had the most illness out of all of us. I got some raspberries. They're £1.75 on offer at the moment, and I think that's the same price as Aldi, so I thought I might as well get them because we're nearly out. I treated myself to some Pink Lady apples. Again, they're a massive cost, aren't they? But just really fancied them, and I just thought, let's just have a nice treat. If I'm not going to be having other things, I'll justify it some way. And I got a really big bag of bananas. They didn't have many bananas left, but they had these fair trade ones. It's a huge bag, and they were really cheap. They were £1.10, I think. I thought that was a good price. There's 8 bananas in here. Then we have an Argos in our Sainsbury's, and because of my breathing, when I spoke to my doctor last week, because I have asthma, and he asked if I had a blood oxygen monitor, which I didn't, but then I thought it might be worth getting one, so I picked up this fingertip oxygen monitor, so I can just keep an eye on that if I need to with my asthma and things. So that's my little haul, which was unexpected. So yeah, there's a lot of mess around me, but I'm not, it's real life. And this lighting is terrible because, like I said, it's nearly 10 o'clock at night, and I've got lights that need to be changed. So yeah, so I'm feeling really positive. but I'm not 100% prepared, and tomorrow I have got to go in the office. I don't have a lunch break when I'm at work, so if I'm eating anything, I have to kind of eat it at my desk, which can be a bit awkward. You know, I can't have anything messy or anything too fragrant, and yeah, so when I was in group tonight, I was having to think about it, and I thought I might try, this could be aiming too high, but I might try and have a hot breakfast in the morning made with something to do with eggs. I don't know, I need to have a little think, maybe an omelette or something. And then I thought about making overnight oats and taking those to work to have halfway through my shift, and then maybe some kind of fruit or some carrots or something to nibble on. I don't know. I need to work it out quickly because I want to go to bed. I'm not normally even really up at this time of night. Like 10 o'clock's normally my got to go to bed cut off point. So I'm going to turn this video into like a what I eat in a day, first day of Slimming World. And so yeah, I'm going to pick up the camera again tomorrow and show you my first day at Slimming World, because I want to do it for me as well. I want to be able to look back on it, and if I do end up, I do have a social on Saturday, which I won't be following any specific plan there, but hopefully it won't knock me off, you know, it won't knock me off my stride. But yeah, so I'm going to put all of this away. I'm going to make some overnight oats, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. So I've weighed out 40 grams of porridge oats. I haven't looked at my book yet. I don't even know if 40 grams is still the amount I can have, but anyway, I'm going with that. I've mixed the oats with a yoghurt, a Broccoli Light orange with dark chocolate sprinkles yoghurt. I don't know whether there is any sins in these yoghurts, but this is the only yoghurts I've got, so it won't be many sins even if there is. But I'm going to look all this up tomorrow because I've been given food diaries to fill out, to write down everything I eat, so I'm going to confirm all of this tomorrow. But yes, there won't be many sins if there is any. Topped with fresh blueberries, Aldi frozen raspberries, and some Tesco breakfast fruit topper, which, if you aren't aware what this is, it looks like this. So it's a mix of finely diced strawberry, peach, pineapple and mango. It's really, really delicious. And then the frozen raspberries that I've used are these ones. And yeah, so I'm just going to pop the lid on this and leave it in the fridge overnight, so that tomorrow it's all lovely defrosted and I can take it to work for lunch, I guess I would call it. I'm not sure if this is going to go to plan, but anyway, that's my plan for now. I'm now going to go to get myself ready for bed, and I will speak to you in the morning. Morning, so it's now the next day, Friday. I'm trying to find somewhere to stand. The lighting doesn't make me look like a ghost, and I can't, so apologies for the lighting. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm feeling really positive, actually. I'm feeling quite motivated today. I think with everything that's been going on in Ukraine, it's really been bothering me, and I think that's why I felt a bit flat and a bit like I didn't really have any motivation. So this morning we've had an email from the school to say about donating a warm jumper to their collection, and it's going over to Ukraine. So that's made me feel a little bit better that I've put some jumpers into that collection, and I just feel like I've done a little something, you know. I know it's not much, but if we just do what we can, and that's made me feel a little bit better. So I feel ready to tackle day one of Slimming World. I am going to make a quick omelette for breakfast. I need to leave home for the office about 7:45. And obviously I've got the kids, my husband's now getting them up, but you know, I need to assist with the kids' morning bits and pieces. So I'm really out of breath. I know I probably sound like I'm breathing really loudly, but it's this bronchitis. It's really, yeah, mornings, I've just taken my inhalers, but mornings do seem to be, look at the carnage in the background as well. This is real life. So yeah, I'm going to show you everything I eat today. And so let's get started with breakfast. So I've just sprayed my pan with some chili fry light oil. I always use fry light. I have used it for years. So I've just sprayed the pan with that, and then I've got 2 medium eggs, and I'm going to pop some ham into my omelette. So yeah, I'll show you when it's done. Look how perfect this jug is. It's the perfect size. It did say 250, but it now says 249, so could probably just give it another tiny little splash. Don't want to miss out, but yeah, that's a perfect. So this is 250 mils of semi-skimmed milk. I can have 2 of these a day if I want, or I could share it with cheese. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I don't think I would get through 500 mils of milk today, so I think this will probably be all I have, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my milk measured out. So this is breakfast all done. It looks delicious actually. It's a funny shape, I know. I did it quickly and my pan is far too big for a 2-egg omelette. And I'm going to take 2 vitamin D tablets, high strength, because that's what I'm prescribed to take from the doctor, a cup of squash, and then when I've eaten this, I will show you what I'm going to take to work. So this is my little very sparkly pink lunch bag. In here today I have got the overnight oats that I made last night, so they are looking lovely. And then I've just got a spoon to eat those with, and a Tropical Blast Zero Sugar from Aldi, so that's just like Lilt, and Pink Lady Apple, what I bought last night from Sainsbury's. So I'm going to take this to get me through my shift. So I work set hours, 8:30 till 2. So at some point between those hours I will have this, and I'm going to take a coffee. So I'm going to make a coffee in my travel mug. This is quite a big mug, and it will be the only coffee that I have until I get home from work. But because it's so insulated, it keeps it really hot, so it will last me until mid-morning, which is amazing. So I'll make that with a decaf instant, and then some of the milk out of my 250 ml allowance. And then I will also take my big bottle of water, and I will have hopefully 2 of these while I'm at work. I just use those like small travel size squashes. I keep one of those in my handbag. So yeah, that is everything that I'm going to eat at work today. My omelette was actually delicious. I can't believe I've eaten an omelette at like 7:15 in the morning. But anyway, it was fine. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but I really enjoyed it. So I think that's everything for now. I will catch up with you again when I finish work. So I have just got home from work. It is now 3:15, and I've just made a coffee in my travel mug. I find it easier to use that after school because I have to go out on the school run shortly, and this way it just stays hot, and when I get home from school run it's still really hot, and it will last me for ages, to be honest. So this is my milk. I still have quite a lot left in there, and I'm only going to have probably a bedtime brew tonight. So yeah, 250 mils definitely goes a long way for me. I've made coffee with the Nescafe Zero Decaf. This is my favourite coffee, and I'm a bit peckish, so I'm going to have a banana. I have eaten everything that I've shown you today, so I had my omelette, the overnight oats, and an apple, and now I'm going to have a banana before I go out on the school run. So yeah, this is where I'm at for so far today. So I just thought I would say as well, this is quite funny. So the building I was working in today, I was on the 4th floor, and I was waiting for the lift to go down at the end of my shift, and the lift stopped, and the guy said, "Oh no, we're going up." And so I let the lift go, and I was like, why am I waiting for the lift? Go down the stairs. Leanne, stop being so lazy. This is the problem with me. It's not always about the food that we eat, it's about just being lazy. So I then went down the stairs. So speaking of exercise, I am now going on a school run, and I walk to school, so I want to time it and just see how long it takes me. Because if you go to Slimming World, you'll know about these Body Magic certificates, and I really want to do get some of those certificates as well. So yeah, I need to time it and see how long it takes me, but I think it literally takes me like 10 minutes. So, but I got to go back both ways. So yeah, so anyway, I'll catch up with you again when I next eat something. So I've just finished doing dinner and we have got some leftover bolognese, which I made last night. It's the Slimming World recipe, which is 5% fat beef mince, 2 small red onions, which I've sauteed off with the mince. Then we've added frozen peas, some chopped tomatoes, some passata, oregano, smoked paprika, and some of the smoked paprika and chilli seasoning that I've got. I wanted to make a cottage pie with the leftovers tonight, so we've got potatoes to use, but I've on such a tight time scale tonight because my oldest has got a club to go to, so I've just done the basmati rice because we don't have any more pasta, and then we've got broccoli, green beans, frozen green beans from Aldi, and the carrots. And I weighed myself out 30 grams of cheddar. I'm fairly sure, I still haven't had a chance to look at my books, but I'm fairly certain I can have 30 grams. That is so much cheese. I've grated it, it goes such a long way. If you want to make it go further, grate it smaller. But my goodness, so I'm going to have that with my dinner, and that is what we're going to have for our dinner tonight. Oh, what a rush. So it's now 20 to 6. I've just dropped Harry off at his club. He's now gone until 6:45, or we pick him up at 6:45, so he'll be home about 7. And I ate dinner and it was amazing, but oh my goodness, I'm full and I still can't believe I do need to check the measurements. I'm sure it's 30 grams I can have, and that was just so much. Anyway, I've just got this Tropical Blast 0 sugar from Aldi, which I took to work today and didn't drink. Now just taken some paracetamol, treated myself. My throat is so sore. I've had this illness for like 8 days now, well, 8 days since I saw the doctor, and I just can't kick it. So I am starting to flake a bit. So I've now got just over an hour until Harry gets home. But my littlest one, Alfie, will want to spend some time with me. But what I really also want to do is go through my Slimming World book. So I think we're going to put a film on, and I can sit here with my book and watch the film with Alfie, so I can get it all done. And then I've got to do bedtime. So I won't finish this vlog yet because chances are I'm still going to eat something later. So I will check in with you in a bit. I'm getting there now. It's 8:30. My throat is just hanging in there. It feels like my voice is going to go. I don't know. But yeah, it's 8:30. I've just finished putting the boys to bed. And I'm just going to have a chill now. I have gone through my books and worked out the, the weights and measurements and sins for everything that I've had today. So at the end of this video, which is coming very soon, I will just show you my food diary, and so you can see how many sins I've eaten today and what the day has looked like. But I'm more thirsty than anything. My throat's really sore, so I'm gonna have some watermelon because I forgot we had this. We picked it up yesterday afternoon from a shop around the corner. It's dried a little bit. You can see it looks a bit dry. Some of the water has come out, but yeah, we picked it up yesterday afternoon. My 4-year-old was absolutely crazing me for watermelon. He loves it. So this is going to be perfect for my throat. So I'm going to, I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat, but probably quite a lot. Okay, so this is what I've decided to have. I'm going to have a cup of tea with using the Yorkshire Tea Decaf Bedtime Brew. I love this tea. I definitely find it quite herbal, but you do definitely get the vanilla flavour through as well. And I'm just adding a sweetener to that, a Truvia sweetener. I've got some watermelon, and I'm going to have a Yakult. These are 2 sins, but I really do need any boost I can get to my immune system at the moment, so I'm going to have one of those. And I'm now going to have a look at my food diary. So this is what my food diary is looking like. So if you haven't seen one of these before, Slimming Well give you these for the first 4 weeks of your membership, so you can log what you've eaten every day, and then your consultant will just have a look and check it and see if there's anywhere that you might be going wrong. So you put your speed-free foods in here, so that's your really low-calorie foods in there, which is a variety of fruit and vegetables. And then your free food, which is some of the like more, I guess they're more dense and higher sugar fruits. Then I've got all my eggs, ham, breakfast topper I put in there because some of it's speed, some of it is just free. Banana, 5% mince, basmati rice and peas, they're all free. In speed, I had my apple, I had blueberries and raspberries on my breakfast, carrots, broccoli, chopped tomatoes, passata and onion in my dinner, and then the watermelon for snack. Then my healthy extras, I've had 250 ml of semi-skim milk, 30 grams of cheddar, 40 grams of oats. And then sins, broccoli light orange yogurt with my breakfast, which was 1 sin, and a Yakult, which was 2. So I've had 3 sins today. I can have up to 15, but I'm trying to keep it low because we are going out tomorrow afternoon, and so I need to just be able to flex. So yeah, that was my day 1 diary. So that is day 1 done now. It's 5 to 10. I'm shattered. Just feels like it's been a really hectic day, but I am now going to get ready for bed and try and get a good night's sleep. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like the first day has been a success. I've enjoyed what I've eaten. I do eat this way. It's really difficult because I haven't been eating a really unhealthy diet. I mean, if you've seen my previous meals of the week videos, we've almost eaten like Slim and World way, just as standard, but my problem is snacks during the day, making sure that I have a proper lunch, especially when I'm working from home, just making sure that I have something prepared, so that I don't grab the kids' snacks, the kids' sort of, higher calorie stuff, and buy myself higher calorie stuff, which I am, and high sugar. I have mentioned before I have got polycystic ovary syndrome, and that does make losing weight a little bit harder. So yeah, I do need to just watch the sugar as well, because sugar and polycystic ovary syndrome is not a good match. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all keeping really well. And yeah, this is just the start of my journey, so there is lots more to come. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.